scenario. So scenario one, I have my API. Okay. So I have my API, and then I put my API on a domain. So let's say the domain is www.x.com. Okay. So what I've done is I've purchased a certificate, and I say the domain for this certificate is x.com. Okay. So now anybody who navigates to my API or any consumer of my API, they will hit my API at https etc x.com/API yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Now what I want to do is I want to have some clients. So now I want to say, okay, I have some clients. I have C1 and I have client 2. And now let's say I want to just have, well, a couple different scenarios. If I can learn from one, I can learn from both. And we'll present, no, let's present three clients. So I have C1, C2, and C3. So what I want to do is I want to say, okay, I want to have, okay, so now you got the top part. So let's delete the top part. And let's come back again with our API. So here's our API. And what I want to do is, these are clients. So this is client 1, client 2, and client 3, right? Client 1, client 2, and client 3. So now what I want to have is a cert. So I want to have a cert. So I want to have a cert. So I want to have a cert. Okay, so I want to have a cert. So I want to have cert A, and I want to have cert B. In cert B, I'll issue the thumbprint to client 3, and cert A, I'll issue it to both of these clients. Now I know there's a conversation about a unique cert per client. Okay, cool. Let's not get into that. Here we have 2 unique certs and 3 unique clients. Clients 2 and 3 will share this cert, and client 3 will alone have cert B. What do I need to do to make this happen? I know so far, what I do know is that, so let's say a couple different things. So this is scenario A. So in scenario A, let's say that client 1, client 2, and client 3 are a machine. Let's say these are machines, and I'm simply going to use PowerShell. Now, what I understand is that all I need to do is a couple of things. What I understand is that I need to have that cert. I need to have this cert installed on these machines. So here's that cert, here's that cert, here's that cert. So I install the PFX of the cert, on these machines, right? So here's the PFX here, here's the PFX there. All right, cool. So now that I've installed the PFX of the cert on these machines, and I also, these guys also have the thumbprint, and thumbprint. So these guys also have the thumbprint. So now I could, so I know in PowerShell there's some way I could sign, like I can use a cert or something like that. So what I need to know is, what do I need to do at this layer? Like, is this something, like, what do I need to do here from my, I'm sorry, wrong layer. What do I need to do here on this layer at my API layer with regards to certificate A? And then the next question will be certificate B. And I assume I just need to follow the same thing I do with certificate A. So what do I need to do at my API layer to say, now I've already, again, like I showed in the first introduction, I've already assigned that cert to that domain, right? To some www.x.com. I've already assigned my cert to that domain. Now, so that cert lives or what, or that's a cert. Maybe I need another cert. Maybe I need a client cert, right? Right. So that just might be my SSL cert, right? So then I also need a client cert. So that means I have to get another cert, cert A. So I get that cert, and then do I use then do I use like the key vault? Like what I want to do is again, maybe do I add that cert to the key vault, and then I register an application, and then I register that application to that key vault. And then I distribute the PFX. No, I distribute the PFX to any client that wants to use that cert, but then I also give that client the thumbprint, right? So now I think this is my understanding. So I put it inside the app, Azure app, the key vaults, and then I create my API as an app, right? As an AD app. And give this AD app access to the key vault. So this is the key vault. Then I put a client cert in the key vault. And then I register my API as an app. So I register my API as an app, and then I give this app access to that entry in the key vault. And then does that then say that this app, okay, so that says that this app has access to this key vault. And then also what I want to do is I want to restrict access from client 1 and client 2 to say that, hey, you must sign all requests with this cert and you must provide me this thumbprint. Again, I'm thinking that's how it works. So that's scenario A, that's coming from a PowerShell. And then the only difference is in scenario B, let's have this same API, and then let's say client 3 is a .NET, let's say a .NET Core app, right? And then I guess in this example, we'll say .NET Framework. We'll say a .NET Framework app, right? So I can solve for all scenarios. So yeah, that's my question. There's a bounty on this. You know, whatever that hourly rate is, you know, I can pay it. I just need some help with figuring this out. And I don't think it'll take me an hour to understand it. It's just some gaps that I'm missing that I just need to be pointed in the right direction. And I really would try to avoid reading a big 1,000-page document. An explanation would be best, but if you can point me to an easy to read doc or something like that, that'll be great. I would greatly appreciate it, and I would definitely pay you for your time. But here's what I'm looking for. Again, I'm gonna have an API that lives in the cloud in Azure, and I want to lock it down. And I want to provide client certs to end users, where the end users might be a machine, right? Might be a physical machine that is running from a PowerShell script. I might have a console app, whatever, right? And I want that console app to access my API, and on that machine where that console app lives, I've installed the PFX of this cert, and I've also distributed the thumbprint to that machine, so that machine also knows about that thumbprint. And again, I just want all communication to this API. We have to know who you are, so therefore I need your client cert. So that's A. And then B, on this side, so B, let's say the same thing, but from a .NET Core or .NET Framework application, the solution should be the same, just maybe some difference on the syntax. But .NET Core, .NET Framework, again, same difference on the, so the difference here is, so we have the software running locally, and then what about when this guy's deployed to the cloud? So he's deployed to the cloud as another service, right? And that service that's running in Azure has that thumbprint, and it also on our development, so it also has to have, I guess I will also have to upload the certificate. That application will also have to have reference to that certificate. So I guess that part, but yeah, if there must be some discussion about this stuff going on. I don't know the proper keywords to enter into Google without going down a rabbit hole. So hopefully you can help me with that. And thank you very much.